Good. Good was good. What up? What up? What it is? I hope everybody's doing well. I go by the name of John. And welcome to the Creative Academy, everybody. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you, and you. We thank y'all for tapping in. Because we know y'all could be doing something else. Could have clicked another video, but you clicked this one. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your time is precious. Um, we teach a lot of, or we do a lot of discussions here. We do some Bible studies. We go over some verses, some chapters. We do some, uh, you know, self care, talking health, mental health, physical health. I would say. So we do a lot. We try to keep our head on straight over here at Creator Academy. Sooner or later, we're gonna start doing some tutorials. I'm gonna start posting some videos of me just going over some stuff with Photoshop and fashion, just doing stuff on your own because I want to be able to show people and teach people how to do stuff on their own, so you can have your own stuff. But not to get too caught up in that stuff. We want to make sure that first and foremost we are right with God. We got our foundation, and so that's what we're gonna, so that's what we're about. Uh, we've been on this journey. We started. I stopped doing a lot of stuff earlier this year, put a lot of stuff to the side, just because, I just felt like I needed to. Not to say that I never had a relationship with God, because I always, ever since, before I graduated high school, it was a situation where I got close to God. And, but it just, sometimes you get so busy with life, and you get so caught up with trying to make money or trying to find a way to make money, and you get caught up in that, and sooner or later you know start wondering, you know, are you going the right way? Are you doing something wrong? You get those wake up calls, you get those signs or those dreams of you know of you doing something right or wrong, and that's what ended up happening to me. I ended up getting a dream, and I just got all these signs, and all of this stuff was just going on, and it's crazy because I've been doing entertainment since 2007. We was working with Nappy Boy around 2010, 2010. We were just dancing. We were just some young guys just dancing and stuff like that. So we didn't really know nothing. We were still in high school. So we've been doing this for a while, and it was certain goal, a certain status that I was trying to reach. And this year, early in the year, I felt like, the beginning of last year, I felt like I was reaching it. But what I'm saying is, I worked my butt off all this time. I went to college just for this entertainment, you know, digital design, all that stuff, my whole life. And then you get all the way to this moment where you feel like everything's starting to, you're starting to see the results for everything you've been doing. And time you get all the way to that point where you think, oh, this is it. Why it's about to happen? God say, cut that, scratch it, start over. Like, wait, huh? Cut it, scratch it, start over. That ain't the way. Are you willing to drop whatever you doing, whatever it may be, to follow Jesus? Are you willing to drop what you are doing pick up that Bible and build a relationship, or continue to build a relationship with Jesus. If you're not, then you are creating an idol of this stuff that you're putting in front of God. And that's what I had a problem with. Not, and like I said, not to say, let me make sure we still recording, because when we start talking about stuff like this, the iPhones like to start acting up. Hey, we still recording. Hey. Not to say I never had a relationship with God. Like I said, I always had one. But working in this music industry, working in the entertainment industry, started getting around stuff, started having to work over here at this club, work over here at that one, go meet this person over here, go over here and do this. You start getting around stuff, and then and you feel like it's like, oh yeah, everything happening, and work on top of work, everything start adding up, and then next thing you know, you just like, I ain't got no time. Wait a minute, it's like, if you was to go and meet God, and he was judgment, and he was telling you, and he was like, yo, you spent, excuse me, y'all. He said, yo, you spent 500,000 hours on, come on, we know it's going to be way more than that. But you spent 500,000 hours on social media. You spent 200,000 hours talking to your friends. You spent 800,000 hours working. You spent 5,000 watching television and Netflix, but you only spent 78 hours with me. And you living, God gave us a will. While you're here on earth, you are choosing, you have free will. And I say, keep God in your life. Because while you here on earth, you are making that decision right now on what your eternity about to be. You either about to be with God for eternity, or you about to be somewhere for eternity. I don't know why people sit here and think that, oh, I ain't going to heaven. When I die, that's it. Yeah, when you die, that's gonna be it. You ain't gonna be with Jesus, but you're gonna be spending eternity somewhere. You're gonna be woke, spending eternity somewhere. That's the thing. That's what God said. My people will perish from lack of knowledge or wisdom. Are you willing to drop ever keeping you from God? We all know, we have gut feelings. We have the intuition. You know what's keeping you away from God. You know what's taking too much of your time, that when you try to spend time with God, you either start falling asleep when you read the Bible, you either pray and you start falling asleep, or you just act like you ain't got time. You ain't patient enough. You can't even sit down for an hour, read the Bible. You can't even sit down to listen to a sermon. Cut those things that's keeping you away from God. Build that relationship up. Get close to God, because He is always there. There, you make your bed in the wilderness, I am with you. Come to heaven, I am with you. He is with you. Let this be a sign. Random dude on YouTube talking about, but if it's clicking, then evidently we own something. Player and playets, we own something. And that's telling you, Take this back to God. Pray over it. Get your discernment. Open up that Bible. Apply it to your life. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. God is a good God. He's very forgiving, but he is also very blunt and stern. He stands on 10 toes. I don't even want to mix all this slang and lingo with him. He stand on. He's very firm, and he's been calling you. You've been knocking on that door. Here's another sign right here. Do not ignore the signs. Do not be oblivious. Your boy John ain't gonna tell you no lie. Little cousin ain't gonna tell you no lie. Are you willing to drop what you're doing or whatever that's keeping you away from God and pick up that cross and follow Jesus? Are you willing? Think about it. Take a second. But remember, wear your crown.